Hello! Today's video is sponsored by ZocDoc. I'm currently in a whole mess of, are my current medications not working and giving me new side effects, or am I just experiencing new symptoms? Could these symptoms be psychosomatic? Maybe! Plus, tapering off of my old medication and onto a new one brings a whole new host of questions. So I need to talk to a professional. Thankfully, ZocDoc is here to help. ZocDoc is a free website where you can easily search and compare high-quality in-network doctors, so you can find the right doctor for you. Whether you're looking for someone in-network, nearby, or with specific appointment times, ZocDoc helps you quickly find the right doctor for your needs. No guesswork, no phone calls needed. Appointments also happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. Even booking same-day appointments with just a few clicks. Plus, with tons of verified patient reviews and detailed doctor profiles, you can get a real sense of the provider and their practice before you ever step foot into the office. And ZocDoc isn't just for one type of care. They have more than 100,000 providers across nearly every specialty, from primary care to dental health, eye care to skincare, and much more. It's the one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs. Plus, it's completely free. Be kind to yourself this year. Using ZocDoc is free. Visit ZocDoc.com/ABK to find and instantly book an appointment with a top-rated in-network doctor today. Thank you so much to ZocDoc for sponsoring this video, and let's get on to it. So just then I'll need so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, B, Q. Oh, it's thundering. It's about to be a thunderstorm. Where was I? Q, R, S, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay, so I have everything there. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be bothering you if I have all my stuff out because it's been really hot lately and I've been in the house and all cooped up, and I know I'm in public, but is it okay if I have all my stuff out? I'm just doing some crafts. Oh, you don't mind at all. Thank you. Well, yeah, thank you for asking. I've just been, it's a new hobby that I've been enjoying lately. I've been making little back charms, just little charms. It's mostly just beads, but I got this off of Amazon, and I sort of added little beads to it, as you can see. So, like, this one's Glorp. This one's my favorite, actually. That's why it's on my bag right now. I had another one on my bag that actually, this one right here. It used to go all the way around right here. It went like this, started here, went like this to here. But unfortunately, it broke. I did not do. Like I said, I'm new to it, so there are a few things that I have to get better at, which is, in this case, this one right here. The little beads are connected with these gold metal loops, and unfortunately they're not amazing quality, so they bend really easily. This is a different one here. This one I made for the 4th of July, just for like a themed bead thing. I'm sorry. Is it okay if I don't mean to take up your time or bother you. I've just been so excited about these. I just can't stop talking about it. So, oh, you're okay. Okay. You're really kind, thank you. How's your day going today? Oh, that's good. Yeah, well, mine's going much better now that I met you. So this is another one that's one of my favorites. This is actually a bag charm. Like one will go on one side, one will go on the other. I really like this one because it has super cute little like sea creatures. So we have, right here we have a little crab. And then this one is like a little Nemo clownfish there. And there's starfish, and then at the bottom we have this little octopus. I was really proud of the colors and things that I did for this one, but it doesn't really match my purse. I've been thinking about getting a new purse just for my little beads charms here. I want like a white purse or maybe like a crochet lighter beige brown or something like that. This one I've had for a very long time, and I really like it, but of course I got it because black goes with most things, but not everything, so that's why I think I want to get more purses. Have you ever seen those YouTube videos where it's like celebrities and it's like, what's in my bag? Let's see what's in my bag. Chapstick. This one is Peach and Lily Collagen Peptide Lip Balm. And I have contacts, eye drops for when I wear my contacts. I ran out of contacts though, so I've been stuck with my glasses. I have acne patches. You never know when you're gonna need an acne patch. Oh, this is a lens wipe that looks like a cat. It actually looks a lot like my cat. Because I have a tabby cat. She's a mackerel tabby. Because she has that M on her forehead, and her tabby pattern is sort of like spotty. I don't know how to explain it, but she's technically a mackerel tabby. Put that in there. And then I have more chapstick. This one's more for healing, like a more healing chapstick. And then I have Clinique. This is like a lip gloss. And that's pretty much it. The rest of the stuff in there is my license and stuff. I've made all kinds of things with beads, actually, not just back charms. Like for example, I made this butterfly. It's upside down, so it's kind of hard to tell. So I made this little butterfly. I put the little connector on the bottom, but I definitely regret that. I think I should have put it on the top. I think it would have looked a lot cooler if it was hanging from the top there. But, you know, what can you do? But I thought that was quite cute. That was nice. I've also made, so for example, this is just connected to a rubber band. I didn't have anything really better than that, but this is a soda tab, and then this is an eyeball bead, and he's kind of like a little skeleton dude with a sword. I made another one with the octopus head, but I gave that away. I have another bag here that I have these little, here, let's pick it up. This is sort of more of a like workout bag, or like well, it's a fanny pack, but I wear it across like this. And right now I just have these two little doodads. And this one here, this one I bought a long time ago. It says, "Later Gator, later Gator." So I bought that one. And these little guys. It's a shrimp tempura and a tuna nigiri. Yeah. So none of my keychains really fit that one. So yeah, I have a lot of really fun beads that I've been collecting. I've been going to craft stores and of course shopping online. I admit most of my beads are from Amazon, but I'm looking to expand. It's because a lot of the ones that are more expensive or more professional, they come with a lot of beads, and I just want a few beads, and so I like when they come in smaller packs. I can show you all my beads if you like. Believe it or not, one of my most favorite parts is actually organizing the beads. I don't know, it's just very calming to get. What I like to do is I get a mix of just 100 to 200 mixed beads, and then I sort of like organize them by color and shape. Here, I can show you. So this is just a pack that I bought, of course. So these are just the little words. I made another keychain for someone else that I don't have right now with me, obviously, that I needed this for, but then I realized I really liked being able to like add words, so let's begin, shall we? So here, I'll open it this way so you can see better. This is one of my bead containers. Let me hold it up and see if I can not spill it. Okay, so these beads here. So the reason why I started messing with beads in the first place is because I really wanted to make little bead animals. The gator from the other one sort of inspired me. This is a goose, and there is something on the end so that I can turn it into a keychain, but I haven't yet. This one is a little mouse. It's a little mouse. I messed up a little bit on this one. You can see his body's not really connected to itself, so I probably won't make this one into a keychain. He's probably just gonna be a little friend that I have. A little mouse. You can have him if you want. I can make another one. Okay, I'll keep him then. You know what? I'm gonna set him right over here. So if he does end up becoming, you know, a friend of yours, you can take him with you. I don't mind. A lot of what, you know, at some point, you know, I can't keep everything. That's why I've been giving a lot of them away, because it's just kind of fun to make them and give them away. And this one is a lobster. I plan on making a lobster themed keychain once I get a purse to go with this one here. I'm gonna make a lobster keychain, but I haven't thought of a silly phrase to go with this one. With the goose, it's gonna be something like silly goose or like loosey goosey or whatever. Something like a dad joke would have. But I don't have any ideas for the lobster yet. If you have any ideas, please let me know, okay? Because I really, maybe something with claws? There's definitely a fun pun in there. But of course, it's gotta be short. Okay, well, but anyway. And then this one is a cat with a hat, a cowboy hat. I'm going to use this one for, the 4th of July one that I made. Here, let me take it off. I made it quickly because one of my family members, their community, like where they live, their neighborhood, they were doing like a get together for fireworks. Where I live, we don't have that, but we are invited to it, and sort of last minute I was like, oh, I need to make a little keychain. But it has like a little heart here and star thing, and then there's a little apple on the bottom. So this is sort of my Americana keychain. And then to sort of repurpose it, because I don't know if you can tell, it's really, really tiny, but they have little cowboy, little horseshoes, good luck horseshoes on there. So I was gonna take the cat and do like a Meowdy. I don't know if I'm gonna do Meowdy partner or just Meowdy. Probably just Meowdy, because Meowdy partner might be too long. But that's what I'm gonna do for that. And I have so many apples. This is another like green apple. And this is a red apple. So I have so many apples. And I got this because it matches the apples. It'll have to be maybe like another Americana themed one, but I don't really know. Like an apple pie themed thing. I'm not really sure what to do with it. Maybe picnic theme. Oh my gosh. Okay. In real time, I'm getting this idea. Make little little beaded ants with this picnic table, beaded ants. I wonder if there are insect beads. I'm gonna have to look online for either a pattern or an insect bead, and then that would be so cute. Or like an apple, just like a pie. That would be so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm definitely doing that. And then, of course, these are all the eyeballs. You can see there's the eyeball there. Okay, there's actually a lot of colors here. Let me show you. There's a lot of colors. And then I have yellow. This is pink right here. There's some blue, sort of blue and gold looking one here. I got these from Michael's, I believe. And so they were all in a pack together, and I separated them by color on the bottom. And then there's red here, and blue, and green. I don't have a lot of green left because I've been using a lot of green for other people. I had someone that really, I asked her what her favorite color was, and she said sage green, so I used up a lot of the greens. And then I have like silver and white in this section here. Silver and white. Then there's purple, black, and I put these cream color ones in with the black for some reason. Oh, because the brown is also in here. So it's brown, black, and like a cream color because it's not really white, it's cream, which is a beige, which is, I guess, to me more of a brown. And I have these sort of sharks, and, or maybe they're dolphins. I thought they were sharks when I got them. They might be dolphins. I think they're sharks. And I'll probably make my sister a shark-themed one. And then this, of course, is Glorp. Glorp. And I used this Glorp for this one here. As you can see, he's on the end there. So it's kind of like a space pink and green, space-themed Glorp. So I really like that one. That's my favorite. And believe it or not, that's not it. That's not it. So I'm going to shut that there. And I have, let's start with this one because there's a lot more. This one here. Well, before I open it, I can show you actually the bottom. You can see all the little containers with all the different beads I have. I'll show you some of my favorites. Another thing I really like to do is just kind of sit here and go like this. I don't know why, I just really like that sound. So, some of my favorites. We have some just basic beads here. We have like a red, a blue. These ones I used in my Glorp keychain. They're glass, sort of round beads, but they're like more of an oval shape. Dots. And this one I can probably use for my picnic themed one. These are little fruits. Got a pineapple and a peach and stuff. And then more apples. More apples. These are my absolute favorite. That I'm just moving around now, but they're chickens. Okay, let's open it up. So, these chickens. I used a lot of the regular colors, so all I have left are the weird colors. But I'm gonna make a chicken one. Then next I have more favorites, but I have one last crab. And then I have more Nemos, but different colored ones. So I can make another sort of marine themed one. Sure. And there's like these starburst ones. These are black and white. And then the other ones are all the other colors that I separated. And then this one is just small multicolored beads. These smaller ones are really good for like spacers in between the bigger beads. I do really like the pastel colors. I may have overfilled that one a little bit. But that's why I like having small amounts of different kinds of beads. These are my favorite spacer beads. I'm really a big fan of glass beads just because of how they feel and the sounds they make. That's another reason why I really like these. Is when you're sort of just hanging out. Maybe you're standing around waiting in line. It's kind of like a fidget toy, and it feels really nice to just sort of like play with it with your hands. These are some more cylindrical ones. I love these. I actually got these after I made my glorp one already. It would have been perfect for my glorp keychain, but it's a little green star. It looks very ceramic. It's shiny. So I really love these ones. So maybe I'll have to make another glorp one since I have so many glorp little key or charms. I'm gonna close this. Not super loud. Then more like just basic circle ones, and then there's these heart. They're sort of like, these are like, to me, like Americana because they have like a quilty heart pattern on them. I don't know if you can see. Those are really cute. If I do like a sort of like if I find beads that have like a quilty sort of pattern, I can use those. Oh, those ones are loud. Sorry. But these are the horseshoes. More round beads. I have a lot of different colored like round beads because they're really good for spacers. These are frogs. Here, let me. Frog beads. It's a little froggy. So cute. Just a little frog bead. I also like the sound of the beads sort of rolling around. Now we're getting into some of the best ones. These are little kitty cats. I don't really have a plan for what I want to use these in yet, but when I finally do, it's going to be so cute. These are little bok choy. It came in a much bigger pack, but I opened the pack and immediately dropped it. And pretty much all of them broke except for 3. So that's one thing about glass beads, is they are very delicate, especially the ones with the little, I don't know, pieces. Then I have 2 little stars. And these are just really cute, again, spacer beads. Oh, these are really cool, like shiny eyeballs. So they're not quite like the other eyeballs, but they're like shiny and different colored. I'm going to do a D&D themed one because I have more of the swords. So probably gonna use the swords, probably buy more octopus beads, and then use the eyeballs and whatever else I can to make sort of like a D&D themed one. There's gotta be D&D like dice beads somewhere. And then these next ones are actually just buttons. Buttons. So I can make like those other ones. So you can make charms and stuff with buttons as well. These ones are so cute. Look, little carrots. I could definitely use the carrots for the picnic themed one that we're gonna do. Definitely. Then I have persimmons, if that's what they're called. Let's see if I can open it up. They are so cute. I love that it's sort of like a clear glass on the outside, and then on the inside you have the color. I just love these beads so much. Once again, I have no idea what to do with them. They're just really gorgeous. I'm gonna have a lot of food themed charms in the end, because not only do I have persimmons, I have raspberries, some persimmon that and it had extra persimmons there, but there's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 raspberries there. And then these ones are these ones are flowers. And then these ones are just different colored flowers here. And then these are cats. Little cat hits. I initially got these because I was going to make one of these guys, but with a cat head. But then the cats, the way that the beads are, it has like the thing on the top, and it doesn't have like a little, it's not actually a bead, it's a charm, so technically you can't make that. So either way, it's gonna be a cat themed, some sort of crazy cat lady themed beads. And then I have more, believe it or not, I have more here, but they're kind of like just little beads. Here, I'll show you. They're like these little beads here. This one came in a pack with all these different colors. I love these colors together. They're so beautiful. I haven't really thought of what to make with those. And then, let's see here. There's these that sort of remind me of sand. All these different colors. Remind me of a really pretty sandy beach. I actually don't really like these beads very much because they were cheap and they didn't like they're cat heads, which I really like, but they're a lot more dull in color, which means they were probably some sort of knockoff. So I don't really love those beads, but yeah, little pink ones. Little pink ones. Then I have this hearts. And this one is just another soda tab. So when I see people drinking like soda or something like that, I'll be like, can I get that tab? So, and then of course, lastly, just more circle beads, but pink. So yeah, obviously I have a lot of just like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, which I actually prefer. So, yeah. But I was just sort of laying everything out just to see what I wanted to do. Which one was your favorite? Really? Well, actually, okay. Since you like that one, how about I finish making the Meowdy keychain and then it can be yours. No, please, I insist. Because remember, I said I like to make these to give away. Okay, I can't have 15 different purses for all my different keychains. Well, you know, some keychains I can switch around. But anyway. Where is that? Okay, the Meowdy keychain. The little charm that'll go on the end. Meowdy. So, just sort of put this over. Oh, no, it's fine. I'll just do it real quick. It won't take very long at all. We just have to pick out which beads will go with this. I don't want to make it too long because I want this one to be the long version. So here's the thing, actually, let me set this over here. And then set this there. Let's spell out Meowdy and see how long. Let's see how much space that takes up. Okay. So let's see here. I don't like the smell of these beads. It's very random, but like some beads, again, the glass beads don't really have a smell. The plastic ones, I don't know why I don't like the smell of the plastic. It's just very random. I feel like I'm inhaling carcinogens. Okay, M E, where's it? O, M E O, where's it? W, meow, D, and oh, there's the Y. Meowdy. So let's go ahead and put that aside. So as we can see here, that took up basically no space at all. So we actually have plenty of room. So I'm thinking we're gonna definitely need the horseshoe. So let's see. Let's open that up and see, where did I put the horseshoes? Here they are. One horseshoe there, one horseshoe there. Okay. I think I'll probably put a bead in between the horseshoe, actually. Let's see where those spacer beads were. Ones. Let's do 2 red ones to go with the Americana theme, and then we can do sort of the blue on this side. Because I actually don't have very good blue ones in this mix. They're more of a, I don't know, they're not the right blue. I don't know. Okay, let's see. We don't know unless we... Okay, so here's the issue. I actually have one that could work, but I only have one of that color. And another one that could work, but there's only one of that color. So, see, this one could have worked. You probably can't see, but there's only one of that blue. So... we're not using that spacer bead. A star could definitely work. I can get this out. A blue star, definitely. Or I could do a little blue spacer bead, then a star. What do you think? No. Okay, this blue here. See how there's like 2 different color blues. So this lighter blue is kind of what matches here. And I think that will be good for the length. But probably do an even smaller bead that's more like a clear color or a white color. Here, let's see. Yeah, there we go. I have these ones here. The only reason these ones are together being all different colors is because, first of all, of their size, but also they came in the same pack. So I'll do that, and that should be good because otherwise it'll be too long and it'll be the same length as this, which I mean, it would be okay, but you kind of want it to be a little different to give variation. Okay, I think you're gonna love this. Oh, I'm gonna move myself around here. Okay, so put this over here. Put this down. Oh, I'm missing the tool. I'll be right back. Okay, where was I? Oh yes. Grabbing the tool I needed. You'll see. I went ahead and snipped a bit of wire. So some people use like a nylon thread or a string. And I just haven't taught myself how to use that yet or found the right YouTube video. So I'm going to try and do my best to straighten the string out, or straighten the wire out as much as I can. We'll straighten it out after. But this is the little tool that I'm going to use to create a loop for us to stick our charm on. So I also take this opportunity to sort of make it straighter. But it's made a little loopy. I'm gonna sort of make sure. Okay, so I made sure that looks good. And I'll go ahead and connect my charm. It's kind of hard when you have nails. Come on. So there's the charm. And so I don't, okay. I do want to add one more like outer, what's over here. So right now, move this out of the way. Right now, this is what we're looking at. And I want one more white bead on the outside, I think. So let's do that. There. I did cut like excess wire because this always happens where I end up adding more. They always end up longer than I intended. Okay, so let's add them now. So start with the white one, then the star. Okay, once again, here we go. Add star. Another white bead. This is another one of my favorite parts, is constructing all the beads that we set up together. I don't always watch TV, believe it or not. Especially recently, I haven't been watching as much TV because, just brain is broken. So just watching TV makes me feel like I'm wasting my time, even though I'm not. I'm relaxing. That's not wasting time. But it's hard for me to watch TV. Oh no, the E is backwards. Let's not do that. But basically it's been hard for me to watch TV and not feel guilty about it. But if I, make beads or craft while I'm watching TV, I don't feel as bad. Oh, and the W was messed up. Okay, so let's take off these ones. But anyway, my point is, I recently watched a TV show on Apple TV, which, if you don't know, they're all backwards. I was making them all backwards. Okay, let's do this the correct way this time. Okay. Anyway, Apple TV. I love Apple TV. They have a lot of hidden gems. And I was watching Widow's Bay, and it's made by the same people who did Parks and Rec. That's what I heard. I think that's correct. But it's a horror, so it's like a horror comedy. If you know me, I am a total wuss, so when it comes to horror, I cannot handle very much. So I was able to handle this just fine, and so that's gonna tell you a lot, basically. But there's a lot of like psychological uncertainty. It's just, in general, there is good horror, but it's not like over the top, just like, it's good. Anyway, my point is, I really, really, really enjoyed the show. So if you're looking for a new show to watch, Widow's Bay. Highly, highly recommend it. I really enjoyed it. I cannot wait for the next season. And of course, if you're an Apple TV fan, like me, even though I don't even have, any other Apple products, they just have good TV shows, okay? Silo, new season just came out. Okay, so this is what we have. I think it looks super cute. So let's go ahead. I ended up cutting a lot more wire than I intended, but that's okay because I can keep this wire for a different project. Oh, this is hard to stabilize this because usually I use the bottom here. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Don't watch as I unexpertly do this. Okay, trying to get it. Okay. 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 So this I can save for later. Just going to make sure that this loop is closed. Okay. Ta-da! So let's put a little ring on it so that we can connect it to this. So there's just like a little ring in between, which I have right here. Now this is the pack that I bought from Amazon that's actually low quality in my opinion. And I say that just because, again, they keep falling and like disconnecting. So, unless I have like a soldering iron or not soldering iron, like a soldering gun, like I don't even know how do you, I don't know, soldering, how, what? And maybe I could like close the loops, but they're just so flimsy, specifically the gold ones. These smaller silver ones I haven't had much issue with actually. I don't know. So let's just open up the ring here. So, well, you can't see. Basically, I'm opening up the ring, looping it in. I'll loop it in here as well. And then we'll go ahead and close the ring. Okay. Make sure that it's nice and tight. Okay. And there we go. I actually, now that I see it, okay, that is so cute. Meowdy partner. Meowdy. I hope you like it. That's for you. So now that every time you see it, you can remember the time that you met some random person and they showed you every single bead that they owned. Did I tell you how much I really enjoyed talking to you? And seriously, thank you for spending time with me. Sometimes it's just really nice to have someone to talk to while you craft and have fun. I think there are cats outside. Yeah, sorry. There's cats outside. I'm probably gonna go say hi to the cats because I love cats. But I'm hoping we can do this again sometime. Yeah. Let me know. Tell me, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? Okay, Do you have any ideas or any suggestions of what sort of charm, or, and they don't have to be for your purse either if you don't carry purses. It could be like for your keys, your keychain, or like on your belt loops. Yeah. Anyway, let me know. So next time I see you, I'll have one ready. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go see what's up with these cats.